All right, so we're back here on the Now Morning Show, and earlier we tried to have a conversation with Mrs. Anjali Tiwari Difaj, and we're going to continue that conversation about Foster Care and Adoption Awareness Month, which is actually September. So good morning, Anjali. Are you here with us on the phone now?
Yes, good morning.
Fine.
Sorry about earlier.
That's all right. That happens. That happens. All right, so I was asking you, why is there a month designated for foster care and adoption?
So the reason we've designated a month for foster care and adoption is because many people still don't know about foster care and adoption in Trinidad and Tobago. And even though the authority has been proclaimed for 5 years now, we're still trying to spread the word. So during the month of September, we're encouraging the public to become more aware of foster care and adoption as we ask the public to join us in the authority's vision to defend and support child rights and make child protection everybody's business. So we really want to encourage persons to find out about foster care and know the difference between foster care and adoption.
Well, what is the difference between foster care and adoption?
So adoption is actually the permanent care of a child, while foster care is temporary. So whilst the authority is actually doing work with the child's family in the background in circumstances where we can work with the families to return that child to that family, foster parents and foster families can sort of step in and provide care for children in the interim.
Okay, so foster care is more temporary while adoption is more permanent.
Yeah.
All right.
And unfortunately, temporary tends to turn people off sometimes. But we really want to let people know that temporary doesn't mean a bad thing. You can actually make a difference in a child's life, even if it's for a short period. I
firmly agree with that. We've often heard that there are placement issues, or there's a placement crisis, rather, in the country. What does that even mean?
So traditionally, Trinidad and Tobago, we tend to rely on the children's homes for the primary care of children. Really and truly, even though the children's homes have been doing as best as they can, they are quite overwhelmed sometimes and full to capacity. So we really want to focus more on family environments. Children thrive better in family environments, and that's what foster care can offer. That safe, secure, stable family environment for a child in need of care and protection.
Do we have a lot of people coming forward to offer foster care?
So we've been operational for about 5 years now, and it's been slow, but we have about a pocket of about 47 approved foster care providers at present. And the foster parents that we have, they're so willing and enthusiastic and loving. I really want to thank the foster carers that we do currently have, and my goal is to really increase that pool tantamountly so that foster care could hopefully primarily be our first point of placement for children in Trinidad and Tobago.
Now, how is the authority seeking to get more foster care providers, especially during this time of, COVID-19 and all that stuff?
Yeah. So over the past couple of years, we've really been pushing our recruitment campaign, doing a lot of outreach with faith-based organizations and NGOs, going out there into the communities, spreading the word. Obviously now with COVID, we can't go out as much as we'd like to, but we are reaching out virtually. So every week we're doing many virtual sessions, reaching out to groups who are interested to hear from us.
All right. Tell me about the process to get to be a confirmed, approved foster care giver.
So what we encourage people to do first is give us a call. Give us a call and let us know what it is that you want, and we will tell you the differences. Make sure this is what you want. We want to make sure if people are committed to the process, we're managing their expectations. Once they give us a call, we would ask them to submit a medical and a police certificate of character for all adults in the home. We'd come in to do a home assessment, in-depth interviews with all the members of the household. We do psychological checks, reference checks, and background checks. We really want to ensure that the home that we're placing this child in is a safe one. Many of the children who we're removing from their environments are coming from trauma and a position of danger. So we want to make sure it's safe. Once all of those steps are confirmed and there are no red flags, we top it off with some basic mandatory training. We want to make sure we're giving people the tools in order to care for a child, especially a child coming from a dangerous background. And then once all of those steps are confirmed, we can give you that rubber stamp to put you on the register of approved foster care providers.
How long does that process usually take?
So it all really depends on the individual and their cooperation with us. We tend to like to say it's about 6 months, but obviously that's case by case, depending on how available you are.
And then after you place the child in the foster care, how do you guys monitor to make sure that, after your assessment was done, people could put on a really good show, even if it's for 6 months?
Exactly.
And then how do you monitor that going forward?
So once a child is actually placed in a foster parent's home, we attach a caseworker to that child and that foster parent to offer monitoring and support. Okay. So we're going into the home, we're doing telephone monitoring, school visits, we're doing supervised access with these parents where appropriate, possible, and in the best interest of the child. And obviously, step by step throughout the way, the information of the foster parent is maintained confidential. So their name, contact information, address is never disclosed to anyone.
All right. So tell me about some of the children that are required to be placed in foster care.
So there are many reasons why a child would come to foster care.
Yeah.
It could be because they're abandoned, neglected. It could be that they were subject to abuse, physical, mental, emotional, sexual. So we're trying to remove children from positions of danger. Sometimes it's not that the parents were harming children in any way. It could be that the parents weren't able to meet their needs, whether the child has a disability or even the parent had a mental illness or disability, right, or just financially they're not able to meet the many needs of that child.
Okay, so you told me earlier that you guys check out the home to make sure it's safe, to make sure that we have the police certificate of good character for all the adults in the house. But what can you get into more specifics of what makes the home a good place to put a child, or to make sure they have no red flags at all? What do you guys look for specifically?
So in addition to all of these safety concerns we're looking at, what we're really looking at is somebody who could provide love and stability. We really want persons with that commitment and that empathy to understand that these children are coming into your home, and you want them to feel like they belong, that they're part of your family, that they're no different, So when that child comes into your home, they can feel safe and stable and secure. So we really want those types of persons to come forward. So in addition to, of course, we need to provide a safe environment for them. We need to provide security for them. Love is really the most important key to becoming a foster care provider.
Ah, that's so very interesting. Tell me something, Anjali. Be honest with me. All these things that you guys are doing at the Children's Authority, do you have enough staff to be able to monitor all the children that you put into homes? Do you have enough staff to continue dealing with, finding places to put them, recruiting new foster parents, all of that stuff that you guys have been undertaking? Are you equipped?
Well, obviously, like all other social agencies across the world, more staff would always be a good thing. At present, the staff that we do have, we work really hard and we're passionate about what we do. So we're doing the best with the resources that we do have. I know that all the staff at the authority are concerned about the best interests of children and fighting for children's rights. So we're really passionate. I know the foster care team is really passionate and they work hard. They work alongside the foster parents, holding their hands through the process and really creating a team around the child.
Nice. Well, I want to congratulate you on all the work that you guys have been doing, and I hope that you continue to do it because, of course, we're going to need that support. We need people to encourage that love and to make sure that the love is there in the homes. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
All right. Well, Anjali Tiwari, you were saying something?
Yeah, I was going to say I really want to encourage viewers to step forward, open your hearts and open your homes, considering bringing a child into your care and providing that love and security for them. Give us a call, actually, on 627-0748. Call extension 40988, and that's the foster care unit, and have a chat with us. Find out more about foster care today.
All right. Well, thank you very much, Anjali Tiwari-Defage, for joining us this morning. She's the team lead of the foster care unit at the Children's Authority of Trinidad and Tobago. And we were talking about, September being designated as Foster Care and Adoption Awareness Month. And you can do your part. Give the Children's Authority a call and get on to the foster care unit and let them know if you're interested and you have some love, some extra love you want to share. We encourage you to, of course, do that.